We've talked a lot about Aaron Rodgers this past week, and for good reason. He's been a huge storyline for the New York Jets. But what about his impact on Zach Wilson? That's what I want to talk about today. Hey guys, what's going on? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Today I am discussing Zach Wilson and Aaron Rodgers. I guess more so Aaron Rodgers' impact on Zach Wilson. Before we get started today, I want to mention you can follow on socials, Matt O'Leary NY. Also, don't forget, new episodes of Just Jets dropping every single Wednesday. Be sure to check those out too. Also, we're doing an exciting giveaway with BUSR, so gotta talk about it for your chance to win an $1,000 free bet for the big game. One lucky winner in a winner-take-all situation. All you have to do is make a minimum deposit within 24 hours of signing up using my link, busr.com/Matt, and you are eligible to win. The giveaway will close on February 6th, which is the week of the Super Bowl, so you have plenty of time to place your bets and win some cash. The winner will be chosen randomly from all the accounts that meet the requirements, as well as you will get a congratulatory phone call from BUSR, and you will get a mention from me in a video. So what are you waiting for? Get in on the action while you can. busr.com/Matt. Good luck. Hopefully I see you on the other side as a winner. So today I wanted to talk about Aaron Rodgers and his potential impact on Zach Wilson. So let's operate under the assumption that Aaron Rodgers is acquired by, via trade, and the Jets decide to keep and stash Zach Wilson, which is understandable considering that they invested a second overall pick in him. Is he salvageable? That's a question mark. There's no way to know that right now. Things are not looking good for him, but maybe sitting is what he needs. So this would require Zach to sit for a year, maybe 2 years tops. And then theoretically, if you wanted to, you could go back to Zach Wilson in a couple of years. But what is interesting about this circumstance is we saw earlier in this offseason for the New York Jets, Mike LaFleur came out and said that he believes that Zach Wilson would have benefited from sitting in his rookie season, and they brought him on too quickly. Now, is that damage already done? Is that unfixable? You're not able to fix it. It's broken. He's done. That's it. Maybe, but bringing in Aaron Rodgers would be able to give you that last-ditch effort of potentially trying to save Zach Wilson, because as we well know, Zach Wilson's problems not really physical. It's more mental with him. It's a lot has to do with, confidence and just silly mistakes like bouncing screen passes, continuing to, drop back and leave the pocket early. These are not issues of he doesn't have the arm strength to get it done. He doesn't have the athleticism to get it done. The tools are there. That's the reason why he went second overall, is because the intangibles and the raw tools that he has. The issue is up here. And could Aaron Rodgers get that on track? Maybe. It's very obvious that Zach Wilson looks up to Aaron Rodgers, and they already have a relationship. We all know the story now at this point, where Aaron Rodgers called Zach Wilson at 6 o'clock on a Friday night and was like, hey, what are you doing, man? Get out of there. You're going to drive yourself nuts, which unfortunately looks like that kind of is what exactly happened with Zach Wilson. And he was, pressing a little bit too much, and, maybe going under the guidance of Aaron Rodgers would be what's best for Zach Wilson at this point. Again, is there a guarantee that he's salvageable? No, of course not. There is no guarantee. It's probably more likely that it's over, it's done. But if there ever was a chance, his best shot is probably with Aaron Rodgers, who is someone he was compared to. Now, obviously the Mahomes and Rodgers comparisons were crazy. But the thought process behind it is an athletic quarterback who can make plays, who has a big arm. That's pretty much the thought. So Derek Carr, while he is a professional quarterback, stylistically a little bit different than Zach Wilson. Derek Carr is more of your pure pocket passer, isn't really that mobile, doesn't have as big of an arm as those other guys. If there was ever someone for Zach to sit behind and learn from, it would be someone who stylistically plays a similar game, which obviously he doesn't look anywhere close to Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers, but stylistically, once again, that's kind of the mold of the kind of quarterback that you want to take the swing on. And that's the mold of the quarterback that you want Zach to be. So maybe that could work. Plus, like, there are a couple examples of guys rejuvenating their careers. Alex Smith is a good example where he was pretty crappy his first couple of years. He gets hurt in 2007, misses all of 2008, comes back in 2009 and 10, and like starts to look like a functioning quarterback. David Garrard is someone who's come on a little bit later in his career. Steve Young, who also went to BYU, is a good example of someone who came into the league, didn't get much playing time, then sat behind Joe Montana, takes over, becomes a Hall of Famer. Am I saying Zach Wilson's going to be a Hall of Famer? No, that's absolutely ridiculous for me to come out and say that right now based on everything we've seen, but it's not impossible. Unlikely? Maybe it's unlikely. So not only would Aaron Rodgers help the Jets in their potential win now window in a year or two, he could also potentially revive the second overall pick if that's the direction that you want him to go. Let me know your thoughts on this circumstance that I just laid out with Aaron Rodgers and Zach Wilson. Sound off in the comments. Get after me on social media. Please make sure to subscribe before you go. Leave a like. Share with a friend. I am Matt O'Leary, and I will catch you next time.
Wow.